All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing TGC Tours Platinum, round number 1 at the Montego Bay Classic. Last week, tied for 13th. We had another chance for top 10. We just keep failing to deliver in round 4, but hopefully this week's a new week and we can break that top 10 barrier. We had the 5th like a month ago, and then ever since we've kind of lived in the 10th to 20th range, but I think we can get it together. So let's see, round number 1 here. It's a scoring week. 17 under leads the way so far. It's Sunday night. There's been like I think 58 players. So we got our work cut out for us here. White tees pin set 1. High winds from the north. Very firm fairways. Default greens and then default green speeds. So they're firm 7.9s. I believe they're 168s. So anyway, let's get into it. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend, and if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like for the video, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. Let's go. Nice helping wind on the first hole. You kind of like to see that. Big fairway. Something you can't miss.
Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
112 yards. This probably gains like 10. If I loft this like 4. Put a good strike on it and see what happens.
We're on
what?
The green with that one. Well done.
That wind's pretty strong, isn't it?
Here we go. This one for birdie.
That landed 112, really? What the? If my judgment's going to be that bad today, we are going to be in trouble. How the hell did I come up 10 yards short of where I thought I was going to be? All right, they are 168s. We'll forget about that shot eventually, but wowzers. That was something. Try to pull this back a little bit. Yeah, this is low.
Really good.
I kept like wanting to put it up more, but then I kept looking at it like, wow, settle down, ball. There's no shot we make bogey from 112 yards, right?
Going towards that hole.
That was far too close, man.
Good to see.
Get it together, brother. Holy hell.
Now, keep an eye on that wind
That was
out
about the
there.
worst start you could have ever asked for.
Silky swing.
All right. Back in the fairway.
And we're about
We'll go on. We'll move on.
Pin from here.
I think this actually is okay. Maybe just a touch of D-loft. Would have liked to hit that a touch of fast, but this is not bad. Much better judge of distance this time around.
Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. This putt's good so far.
Hit it hard.
Okay, birdie putt.
It does turn in there, though. We'll take the birdie.
And after that one, you're going down to 1 under.
All right, 1 under through 2.
And we're teeing up now.
Could be worse, right? We could have bogeyed the first hole. Par 5 into the wind. It's not super long. We just do have this big bunker. I'd like to get over it. 106 should do that.
I think this one's fairway bound.
Honestly, like 100% might have got over that. I'm not sure, but the 106 definitely gets there. 265. I think we have to partial this a little bit. Probably like 96%, something like that. %94 might be okay.
Hopefully we get a bounce.
Yeah, 94% is better than 96. See how soft it lands. Will it settle down? There's a big lump here I do not want to get up and over. It kind of just sits right on top of it. It's a pretty good shot. It somehow sits on like the smallest mound of all time, but
All right, drop
all
this
in all,
ball.
not an awful shot.
Eagle, let's do it.
Let's see if we can make a putt. I pulled out that. Oh, holy shit. I pulled the hell out of that. That's why it went left out the start.
Throwing down a birdie putt.
It's a pretty ugly putt. Oh, we'll take the birdie, I guess.
Bring your
Definitely a
score
hole people are
down
going to be
to
eagling. 200 through 3.
See how this one
Not the
goes.
best
Par
start,
three.
not the worst.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
Should be pretty good. Yeah, that's good. We'll take that.
Work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you?
That's a nice little tap in. We didn't even have to think about the putt there. 300 through 4.
Down to 3 under.
Let's go.
That wind is going
All right, we are not driving this. In fact, I think I'm going to lay up with a 3-wood.
Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
I've been cautioned about the par 4s on this
Shot
course.
the fifth.
I played a practice round a few minutes ago too, for those of you who weren't here, and we came up short, so we kind of knew we can't drive that one. Not in these winds, anyways. 69. I think I can just loft this just a little bit. Wind? Hello? I swear that wind was right to left. Kind of just hangs out there, though. Ends up being a pretty poor shot.
This one's 19 feet.
Yeah, very, very poor shot.
Get there.
You know,
Ooh,
you got to make bogey. Got to make birdie there.
looking good. And the putt
We
goes
almost
there.
make bogey there. All right, so both our pars were bad ones.
Right there at
300 through 5. We missed out on the
Made it
eagle
to the
chance.
sixth hole.
I feel like we're already kind of falling behind in this tournament just a little bit here. It's a shortish par 5, though.
Well, you made good contact with that one.
Lumpy fairway. Kind of just want to guide one into the middle and hope it stays
Okay,
there.
This one's about 210 yards or so from the pin.
$198. Little loft. It's a good swing. Just sit up on this tier. This might feed back off. Yeah, you know what though? It's a chip chance. We'll take this.
Okay,
It
here's
was a
our
pretty good
third
effort.
shot.
The tier that we were trying to hit was pretty tiny. Don't want to go too long. I do kind of want to give this a chance though. We gave it a good run. Should sit.
Ooh, nicely done on
I'm
the
all right
chip
with that. That's a
shot.
pretty good chip. I'll take the approach
And
shot.
Score this round is currently 4 under. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4.
A little slow, might end up in the rough. Yeah,
Oh, that's too bad.
it takes a bad bounce, but we knew
Shot
if we
offside.
landed that close to the fairway, we might be in trouble. So can't really complain too much. Should land like 80, probably like 85. Throw a little loft and a lot of spin on this. All downhill, so I just want to be pretty careful with it. Lands 85. It's just gonna run away. Even with the loft and spin, this thing's off. Just can't hit the. You can't miss the fairway on that hole.
To the green. This one's your third.
That is so cruel. That is so cruel.
Chip that one close. Well done.
All right, guys.
Okay,
We're in trouble.
You'll stay at 4 under par.
The cut's probably going to be like 24 under this week, so
And ahead this hole, we got a
I don't like the easy scoring weeks because if you get off to a poor start, you can really start pushing earlier than you probably need to, or you feel like a lot of pressure to have to start pushing early.
Here's our second shot.
I never loved that feeling, you know. All right, 90. It's too much. Not enough. Just a little loft and spin. This should be good.
Looking good. Was
The
tidy.
thing is, we haven't hit a lot of
Here comes
terrible
the
shots. We
440.
just
Looking pretty good.
there was a couple holes there. The first hole and the fifth hole that were pretty bad. The seventh was, we found rough. If we can get a birdie here, get out in 6.
For you.
You know, we could do
Teeing
we
this
could
one
do
up
things on the
for
back
number
nine still.
9. Beauty of a swing there.
It's a good swing. It does kind of hold on there. It's a pretty tricky lie, though. Should jump and release a little bit. I landed on the upslope. It kind of just killed it. I did not want to be long.
This one for birdie.
It's a pretty good shot. Leaves us a tricky putt, though. 12 feet left. We could definitely use this putt.
Oh, it's getting there.
That thing just snapped over that hill. It was way low, too. It wasn't even close.
Par putt.
All right.
And after that one, you're at 5 under.
Tough front 9. 5 under front 9.
And on this one, the wind is.
We're going to have to get after it on the back here. It's a good swing if the distance is right. So, go in. Okay, that's good. We'll take that.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
tap in birdie.
Okay.
You'll love to
Scores
see it.
currently
600. It's a good start to the back 9.
par. Here we go on the 11th.
All right, par 5, 525 into our face. It's a good swing. It's going to kick way right. Finds a nice little flat spot, though.
And setting up around.
Hey, EP, what's up,
215
dude?
yards out.
Thank you. 230. It's too long. I think this loft's to like 224. It's not enough, though. I think we'll play this like 226 down the 9 and just see what happens. I think this will work. %. I'm okay with this because it'll probably end up short, but it's probably going to be a chip chance. It's going to run off. It's a little downhill.
Shots looking like.
Downhill chip, but I mean, I'm not really sure what this lie is going to do, so I'd like to say I have a chance to make this, but I'm not positive I actually do. Oh my god, I pulled it. Yikes. Bad.
6 feet to the cup.
All right.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
A
nice.
little
2 birdies in a
unfortunate on
row
the
for
approach
ya.
shot. The chip was just
That
not good
one
enough.
sitting at
It's another
7
birdie,
under.
though. We got to find ourselves an eagle, though. All these holes have been
Picking up,
pretty
blowing
short
left to
so
right on
far.
this one.
Let's see. 230. Wind's helping a little bit. It's like 236, I think. 34. The wind's like 240. Maybe loft this a little bit. Definitely a tricky shot here. Oops. Honestly, that didn't feel like I missed swung. So that's just an awful swing. We're lucky we're not OB, honestly, with that big slow. It didn't feel that bad, though. It's surprising that that did that. Looks like we're looking for a par now. All right, not an awful putt.
7 feet away.
Leaves us 7 feet left.
This putt's going.
All right, it's a good par from over there.
It's gonna do just nicely. Okay, that's 7 under par for
Just
the moment.
just get it together, man. I don't know.
This one up
I don't know.
on hole number 13.
We definitely can't go for this in this round. I'm sure later in the week there's going to be an opportunity there. This fast might put us OB.
Yeesh. I'm sure you didn't plan that one.
Even worse.
Okay,
Even worse, this isn't OB.
You want to compensate by aiming a little bit more to the left. Than you
None of this is OB, dude? Really? How? Like, I probably should take it unplayable here. I'm not going to, though. This should all be OB. Whoever the creator is needs to make this whole thing this should all be OB. You shouldn't be able to play from in here at all. Now, should I be in here? No, obviously not, but I'm going to play this out to the right in case it does come out. I'll just take a shot out of the rough. I don't know what this is going to do. I assume it's going to come off pretty far to the left.
Yips.
That's okay. Hit a couple of rocks. You know what? It's safe.
Big, thick, deep rough here.
A little loft, a little spin, or a lot of spin, rather. It's a pretty good shot. That's a really good shot from there.
And to save par.
And it's one of the best pars you'll probably ever see, honestly, if we're all things considered. I'll make a pretty bad tee shot. We complain about the course for like 5 minutes, then we end up making par anyway. It's fine, but
And wind will be a factor on this.
we won't be making the cut if we continue to play like this.
Well, you put a nice swing onto that one.
All right, 102 in the fairway this time.
Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th.
That's a long hole. I didn't realize how long this was. I think we can clear this stuff.
Taking driver off the fairway, are you?
All right. Clear it easily. It should be a pitch shot in from here.
That's good stuff. Okay, third shot.
A little bit of D-loft. I think we'll be okay. Forgot to hit the club again. Tempo has just not been there today.
To the cup.
8 feet left. But we make the birdie. We're kind of getting ourselves out of some bad spots, some bad shots. We aren't really feeling it right now for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why. I think we're just a little low on confidence. Not really. I don't. Sometimes I just get like this, you know. You get into a little funk or whatever, but see if we can break ourselves out of it. We got a long night ahead of us. All 4 rounds. If you're live, you will see all 4 rounds tonight. If you're on YouTube, you're gonna know pretty early if it's good or bad. That's for sure. 112 down 17. It's a crosswind, so I think it won't play quite as much. I'm going to de-loft this, though. Good amount. This is a good shot. This should bounce down the hill and roll out a little bit. Or it'll just stop. Still a pretty good shot, though. Down an inch, 10 feet left.
putt appears
And
well
it's a good
on.
putt. All right. Another good birdie. We played the par threes pretty well, I believe. Yeah, all but one birdie. Birdies on all but one of the par threes. We did play them all pretty well,
And you're
except for the
teeing
one
up
where you
for
hit it
par
mega
4 on
slow.
this one.
I think we'll just play
Nice,
3-wood here.
great stuff.
Take this left side, give us a good angle in.
And this one's around $150 to the pin.
43. Not 137-ish. This should help it there a lot. Let's see if this gets there. This might end up being a little short. Should take a big hop with the D-loft. Go in. That's a great shot.
That shot
Great shot.
was phenomenal.
In between all the bad, we've hit some really good shots today. It's just hasn't been quite enough of them.
Par 4.
All right, this is pretty dangerous. There's really nothing to stop you if you go long. I do want to go for this, but I just don't know if I don't think I can, really. I'm going to play 3-wood. A little draw. That's going to kick right. We just hit the wrong side of that hill. Stay in the light rough. All right. I was going to say, it didn't deserve a bad kick like that. It's still going to be pretty tough to stop. I actually don't even know if we can stop this. But let's see. If we carry it over the hill, we'll be okay. If this lands on the hill, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. Bite. Somehow grab something. Don't hit this next hill. All right, we're going to be okay.
11 under for the round if you can sink this putt. It could be a good one.
All right, it's another birdie.
That shot was a beauty.
Let's see what we can do here on the last. If we can get to 12, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's obviously not great.
To deal with.
Let's just get there first before we talk about it. I thought I could clear that bunker. Should have aimed more right.
Careful of this one. Fairway
Thought I could
bunker.
clear it, though, to be
Not
honest
sure
with you.
what's gonna happen here.
I think I can run this up there. Didn't want to hit it slow. Yeah, if I had hit that on line, we probably would have been okay, but
Bunker, you got some distance on that too.
I'm going to try to fly this over the hill and then just let it kind of die into the hole. See what happens. Nope. Sit. I would have thought that would have stopped. Not the best round, guys. I hit it too hard, too. You're such a loser, dude.
All right, for the bogey. Ouch, right by the hole. 5-foot putt coming up. Okay, the putt.
Nothing
drops.
about either of those putts
That's it.
did what I thought they were going to do.
Okay, out of here. You've wound up at 9
Disaster
under
on the last, guys. Absolute
On behalf
disaster.
of myself and the team here at HB Studios and
I-
2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun.
I-
Hopefully you did too.
I'll have to watch it back. I don't think either of those last two putts did what they were supposed to do, but I didn't pay enough attention, honestly, to tell. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you tomorrow for round 2.